Advanced technology is a lot closer to your fingertips than you think. Today I'm at a makerspace that makes these sorts of services accessible to the public. Let's go inside. Usually when people think about STEM or engineering, they think of big complicated machines that only people within the industry can use. The best thing about makerspaces is that not only are they becoming more popular, but they're becoming way more affordable for people to use all kinds of creative services. While I would love to talk about education accessibility like this, I'm actually going to talk about laser cutting. First of all, what is laser cutting? So laser cutting is classified as a CNC process like 3D printing that stands for computer numerical control. It basically means that a pre-programmed computer software dictates the movement of the machine that you're using. To put it simply, you create a design, you send it into the laser cutting software, which then translates that to cutting, engraving, or etching. So the act of cutting is basically when the laser cuts all the way through your material and then separates the pieces. Engraving is almost like cutting, in which it creates that line but doesn't go all the way through. Etching is when it burns off the top layer of material like wood, acrylic, or even some sorts of metals, even leather. And some lasers can actually even do grayscale etching, which means that the program can etch in different burn settings according to your given design, while other lasers only do it in one power setting. Laser cutting is considered a rapid prototyping process because it lets the user create designs quickly and cheaply before they want to continue into large scale or even onto more expensive materials. So, for example, this is a ramp that I made for a class project. It was all cardboard, but then I moved on to an actual wood prototype for my ramp. Let's go back to the laser cutter and I'll show you how it works. Here's the laser cutting bed, and here's the laser head. This consists of the nozzle and the resonator, which is right around here. The resonator produces a laser which sends out a beam of intense light that reflects through mirrors to the cutting head. The laser is then focused through a lens and narrowed down into a thin, concentrated, powerful beam. This beam is projected towards the material, where it'll do whatever action is programmed. The cutting head is mounted on an XY gantry, which is this mechanical system here that is driven by a belt or chain. This allows precise movement of the cutting head within the rectangular cutting area. The only time this laser moves in the Z-axis, up or down, is when you focus the laser, which is done before the actual laser job. The reason why it must be focused is because to cut, the lens must be adjusted to its focal point on the material, which is where the laser would be at its finest and most powerful. Laser cutting is one of my favorite creative outlets, and what I find amazing is that this is available to anybody, not just engineers. Hobbyists who want to elevate their art, bakers who want to make intricate designs, even children, because it's just that easy. And more of these places are being created to help fuel people's ideas and creativity in order to make them into a reality. And it creates an environment of like-minded people who just want to experience the joy of creating.